Hello and welcome! Previously, we did a fresh Hardcore SSF Act 1 run on this Ice Strike Monk of ours, which we will now be continuing on in Act 2. This character, as you can see, has the worst gear, defensive-wise, out of all my Act 1 runs. So, let's see how we do. Okay, looks like we are already coming up to Rathbreaker. Now, this is a scary fight. My defenses are rough. At least I don't really need resistances against him. Yeah, let's see how we do. Of course, he charge away someone. So big for this fight is staying away from the edge, so you don't have to deal with the arrows on that side. I'm gonna focus up here a bit. Probably stun him here soon and deal some good damage. So this character is definitely rough defensive-wise, but offensively, we are very strong. So we can do stuff like that. Now, I don't really want to deal with the hyenas here. It's not too bad, actually. Cool. I will see you soon at whatever the next boss is, assuming that I don't die to these guys. If you're scared of these specs, just reset. Okay, next one coming up. Okay, yeah. We now have 4% fire rest coming up to this boss. My strat is basically kill her before she kills me. What could go wrong? I did take some extra time to level, do another vendor check, but no luck, unfortunately. But as you can see, I did get a new weapon. And yeah, monk, baby. Oh, also, I got like more exalted orbs on this character in the past 20 minutes than I did on my witch in the entire run. Yeah, let's keep going. Okay. Now this is also a scary boss, but seeing our damage... This is the weapon that I got recently, by the way. Seeing our damage on the previous boss, I wonder if we can just really one-shot her before we really have to deal with her. You can see my defenses are just not it, but we stun her, we proc Ice Bite, and we deal with most of her HP already. Can I do this? Yeah, I wonder how much shorter this video will be if my damage will be like this the entire time. Kind of expected that on this character though. I will probably do the trial a lot sooner on this character too. Whatever it is that we do next, I'll see you there. Alright, Lightning Boy. I will equip this Lightning Rest chest that I just got because I think it'll be better than a little bit of life. And then we'll see if we can one-shot him as well like we did. Ouchie. With the other bosses before. Freeze him there. That should be it, right? Very nice. Yeah, as you can probably tell, if you watch the witch video, we are killing bosses very fast. Part of that is because we got a very insane weapon for our level. We got that right at level 20. Part of that is also just because Monk is very strong. Yeah, I'm going to do the Trial of the Sekhemas now. Should be fun. Okay, Trial of the Sekhemas. No luck this time, it seems, with nice OP relic. But it is how it is. Our honor isn't too high, but it should be okay. I'm a big fan of this strat. Just don't get hit. Now, with how the format of these videos are, I don't really get a lot of time to just talk like I do in the Act 1 videos, which I do kind of enjoy. Luckily, however, we have these little intermezzos of trials in both the Act 2 and Act 3 videos where I can just kind of chat. And maybe you hate that. That would be a little bit tragic. But that's okay. You don't have to love me talking. Maybe I just like talking though. No, but one thing I wanted to say is that monk to me is definitely a sort of almost like comfort food at this point. Hold on. That is all horrible. But I'm not taking those two, so it'll have to be cannot restore honor. I have to try really hard to not get hit now. Yeah, monk is like comfort food. Monk I played a lot. Whenever you see me have things like, oh, I have a lot of relics, for example, you just saw. The character that I did all of that with, and the character that I practiced the Hardcore SSF campaign with as well, was a Ice Strike monk. So playing it again for these videos is quite fun. Now, I'm gonna choose to keep my options open. We'll go down. If you're wondering about my logic, I was kind of looking at both what broom types were there coming up. And I kind of don't feel like doing the gauntlets. And making sure that whatever I have 2 rooms from now, I have a lot of options. So if I go down and down, if you saw on the map earlier, the next room that I'm taking will have 3 options to go to, which hopefully is enough for me to not get screwed over like I did at the start. Careful positioning there. Also, one of the rooms, I don't remember if it was this room or the next room, will give me, next room then, sacred water. Wait. Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. This will give me sacred water. And, you know, I'm not a huge fan of any of those rooms coming up, but we'll have a better look. The big thing with monk is that your first few attacks are a bit on the low side, but then you drop your bell and you just kind of one-shot everything. Also, did I mention I'm getting so many exalted orbs in this character, and I don't know why. Like, I don't have rarity on my gear. But my witch, let's go with less honor restored, because we are currently at restoring 0 honor. That's what I was saying. My witch, I feel like I got so few exalted orbs. I was struggling on currency in general with her, to be honest. Like, I was running out of transmutes at some point. Although I did get a divine on the very last boss of Act 3, so if this was trade, we'd be rich. Maybe I should be trying to do this faster. I am actually very curious to see the difference in time between the witch videos and this character's videos. Assuming this character makes it through Act 2 and 3 as well. But it's looking good, like I'm kinda fixing my resistances as we go. And the damage is super good. Yeah, just because every boss I've done so far dies so much faster than they did on the witch. I wonder just how much shorter the video will be because of that. Or with alchemy, yeah, sure. You know what? Just for the video. Because they drop together. I mean, it's not terrible. Do I? That's unlucky. Oh well. So... I mean, that doesn't do anything for us. We're just gonna take a boon and hope for the best. Where is the thing? There is the thing. I do hope everyone has been enjoying this video so far. I imagine there's a lot of new people because you're only interested in Monk, so you're like, oh, Monk video. Might be a few returning viewers that just like the content so far. Maybe you've seen the Witch video, now you see the Monk popping up and you're like, oh, cool. Either way, happy you're here. Enjoying, I hope. Oof. And it's just the third tanking stuff to get that guy dead. The odds of me picking up a crescent staff that's better than this one is like 0. Okay. Before we go to this boss of the thing, I'll go quickly over my gear because I know a lot of people tune in at this point. These are my gems. They're kind of the same as ever. And this is what my tree is looking right now. If you are skipping through the video, which makes perfect sense, hello, welcome. Hope you are enjoying the parts you have seen. My damage on this character, if you have been skipping through and you didn't see, is very high. And I hope I don't just take half a year to kill this guy now. I was hoping I'd freeze him. This went, oh, my damage is very high, and then it's kind of whatever. I am not hitting my bell though, so you know that's the thing. Yeah, I know a lot of people skip to this part of the video, so welcome. You can see when I'm hitting the actual bell, it's a lot better. The character is getting a lot rounded out. We got a lot more resistances. We have this very good weapon. We are going to ascend. I'll do that first, so you can see what I take. We take Invoker. And then that we take second, but for now we will take this because it will increase our chance of shocking enemies, which will give us a lot of damage. We'll probably also take these 2 notes soon. So yeah, I'm gonna take some loot here. Hope you're enjoying the video. I don't know what boss is next, but I'm sure we're just gonna destroy it. See you there. Venom Pit. Time to get some free passive points. Free, assuming that we kill her. 1, 2, 3, 4. We drop our bell. We punch her until she dies. We should get stunned right away. Sure does. You can see we started shocking because of our ascendancy. Also, our damage is still very good. Onwards, onwards, onwards. Okay. We have low fire rates. But does that really matter when you're planning on one-shotting a dude? If we freeze him, we don't even see his health bar, I think. Oh, we see it. Oh well. Yeah. Monk is balanced. I have too much stuff. Onwards. Okay, the dual twin boss thingamajiggy. One day I'll remember its name. You can see our character is progressing very nicely in terms of resistances. So I'm not too worried about this. First, I like chipping down the big guy. So he has a lot more health than the actual caster. And then kind of stack them up. Finish them off together if I can hit the bell as well. And there we go. Act 2 is going very fast for the monk. Blink and you'll miss it. Time for the most fun boss of the game. So this guy makes me very nervous because I cannot read his mechanics at all. I did put 2 iron runes into my weapon just so I can kill him as fast as possible. Because I don't think I can actually one-shot him. Like I do with other bosses. I may have been wrong. Well, if you can kill him before he does any of his really annoying mechanics, I guess he's not too bad. This is where he one-shots me right at the end. Yeah, really dislike that boss. Happy he died fast. Ew. Alright, we're coming up to the big boy. This also means we're almost done with Act 2. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Focus on killing this guy first. On which he showed me a lot of mechanics I'd never seen before. On this guy, I don't think I'll have to see quite as many mechanics. We shocked him. Not bad. You can kind of tell that the weapon is falling off ever so slightly. That is a downside of being attack based. But this weapon will still be very nice for a decent while. Next up is the last boss. See you there. Alright, last boss. And let me tell you, I just had the most dreadful Dreadnought experience. Doing these past 2 zones, the Vanguard and the other one as melee, not fun. But the boss should be okay. We have very high lightning res. Cold res is low, but as far as I know, he doesn't do anything cold related. This will wrap us up for Act 2. Let me save that for, you know, when he's dead. Wait, let me say this though. If you are tuning in just now, maybe you skipped ahead. Hold on, big AV. Hope you enjoy the video, or maybe just the parts that you have been watching. Consider liking, subscribing, all of that, you know. I have been very much enjoying making these videos. So any support is very welcome and appreciated. Ow. Now be careful here if you're playing Monk. Your Ice Strike will jump you to targets. You don't want it to jump you outwards too. Into the Sandstorm. Yeah, I appreciate all the support I have been getting so far. So thank you very much. What are you doing? Our damage throughout Act 2 has been very good. You can see it's starting to drop off a bit, but that's mostly because our damage scales with our weapon and it's getting kind of... Ow. outdated, if that makes sense. Oh, I love that bell placement. Yeah, that's good. Whacking away. And that should be the end of Act 2. So yeah, hope it was fun. Hope you enjoyed, even whether you skipped through or watched all of it. Be sure to check out some of my other class videos. The Witch has Act 2 and Act 3 up. I have Act 1s of all the other ones. Gems and all of that. Gems, I don't think I changed a single thing during Act 2. Still not using Staggering Palm too much. This weapon is very good, but we do want the next new one probably soonish. In terms of the gear we started with, I think I replaced everything. Which is good, because it was rough at the start. Passive tree is looking like this right now. All of my next points for the coming like 10 to 20 levels will all go into evasion, energy, shield stuff. If you really want to spec into more damage, or some stuff here that's nearby, this is good. And all of that. Yeah, I think I will be making a like very small, not too detailed mobalytics or max roll guide, whichever seems easier to use. Because I saw some people interested in that. Just with what I'm using for a leveling setup. Yeah, I'm curious to see how much shorter this video will be. Slash played in Act 2 4 hours. Which means we took about 2.5 hours. Anyway, hope it was fun. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.